It's awful funny. Got Van Halen on the radio again. We are in Van Halen. This is Lin-E and Rosie, and we are the Campfiregirls, and we are headed to camp in Kansas and meeting my brother. So we will see you on the road. I'm gonna stop for a little bit here and got some grocery shopping to do. Then we'll be heading out on a Missouri road trip to Kansas, and we will see you soon. Hello everybody, this is Lin-E from Campfiregirls, and that is my brother over there, Mike. Wave, Mike. Say hi. This is his rig. That's his camper. And we are at Hillsdale State Park in Kansas. There's Miss Rose.
Kansas, if you don't mind.
Pardon?
The great state of Kansas, if you don't mind.
Oh, did you hear him? He said the great state of Kansas, if you don't mind. Even though he claims that his home state is Montana now.
It is. It's a great state too.
Anyway, I thought I'd show you my setup. I got here last night and I didn't set up. It was a little late. Got here a little afternoon. And there's Van Halen. It's all set up. And there's the lake, if you can see it. And we are waiting on my sister Patty. She's going to be here in a minute. And here's Van Halen. And I just brought the little canopy for this trip. And got it set up. And it's a pretty nice little campground. I've got electric and water. And looks like we got a car camper over there. There's a nice little pavilion right there. And this is Sunday, so we don't have a whole lot of people here. And this is kind of our area. Anyway, my sister's in the campground. She's coming. There's Rosie. And let me show you the back. I got it opened up, but I didn't set it up too much like I usually, or I might not be done yet though. There's my ladder I use to get into that. But here's the back. And I'm getting ready to put the cook stove up. I used all the cords to run to get my little heater last night. It was cold and it was frothy this morning. But, so I've got my coffee pot over there. Plugged into the electric. And, actually haven't had breakfast or nothing. Just been yakking and doing coffee this morning. But now we're waiting on, our sister, Patty. And she should be here any minute. And I just kind of wanted to let y'all know I got here and hadn't talked to you yet, and we'll do some video on more here in a little bit. I'll catch you later.
Red with different lines,
Right.
but they were still kept the part of the Brittany they kept was more the confirmation, and they changed the color to where American Brittany's can only be orange and white with an orange nose,
I see.
or liver and white with an orange nose.
Liver.
Dark brown.
It looks like dark brown.
Dark brown
and
mahogany,
white, yeah.
like mahogany. That's the only two colors they can be, and their nose has to be orange.
I see.
That orange nose comes from setters.
Any other color, they're not a Brittany.
Orange nose comes
Comes from the
setters.
setter side.
Yeah. See, so back when they brought these home from World War I, they crossed them with some other good bird dogs, setters.
Oh.
See, so that's the biggest difference. And everybody admits that there's some setter in the American Brittany's. Nobody denies that.
Okay.
Excuse
But
me.
the Epinal Bretons, okay, and their breed standard for confirmation, like how tall they should be, their coloring, everything about them was written down by the French in 1907, and it's never been changed, ever.
I see.
And so everybody
Are
breeds.
they recognized as a certain breed?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so everybody in Europe breeds to that standard, and here in the U.S. too.
I see.
And so they're really popular around the world. Like,
They're so pretty. I just love
I've got-
them. Look at that nose.
I've got
Look at that
TV
nose.
friends on Facebook
Chaos. Yes.
from Greece,
Hey there.
Turkey, Muslim countries, South
Yes.
America, Mexico, everywhere.
How old
They're
is
just
she?
uber popular. 2.
She's 2, so she's the pup.
She's the one that's going to be bred this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, you're going to breed her.
Yeah.
Has she ever been bred before?
No,
No, you don't breed them before 2, do you?
you shouldn't. They do.
That's what I thought.
You shouldn't.
Oh, no.
But you should.
Yeah.
You should.
She's so pretty.
Because
oh, my
they don't
gosh,
fully
she's so
develop
pretty.
physically till they're 2.
Who's a pretty girl?
You shouldn't
Yes,
breed
you
them
are.
or spay or neuter them till
Come
they're
here.
2.
I
Come
see.
here.
Because if you spay
You're
or
so
neuter
pretty.
them,
Look
they
at
don't
your face.
develop
Who
like
got
they
pretty
should.
face?
Their
Yes, you do.
muscle structure's
I
different
always
Yes, you
wondered
do.
about
because it messes their hormones
Who's a good
up.
girl?
Right.
Look at that. I love the
And I
marks
guarantee
on their
you,
head.
I can
She's
look
got the
at
little
any
one on her head.
Epinol Breton, and I can tell you whether it was spayed or neutered too
Let me
early.
put my camera in the
Their
car.
noses are long and they're tall.
Linda, are you taking pictures of that or the video?
I'm videoing,
Oh,
honey.
let me go get my camera then. I want to.
I'm gonna have to get back in the sun. A little chilly.
So
here
you
today.
said you can tell if they've been spayed or neutered
before they were 2,
before they were 2.
because they haven't developed. They don't develop right then. They get long noses and long legs because they don't have the right hormones to develop. how they're
Oh,
supposed to.
wow. You
Yeah.
know what? That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Hadn't thought about that.
Yeah. So that's what anymore they recommend not spaying till they're 2.
Okay.
You know,
Well, Rosie got
I'll be right
spayed
back with my camera.
and sometimes
when I didn't want them to spay her,
Yeah.
but they did.
was she
And
older than 2 yet, or
oh yeah,
okay, well she's okay. Then.
she was getting ready.
It's
She was
better. If you're not
4.
planning on breeding her, it's better
She
to
was
spay
almost
her.
5. And well, when
That's
you
good.
do a rescue, they
Yeah.
do that. You can't even rescue it
But
until it's
health-wise,
neutered.
even if you're not going to breed them, it's better to spay them. It is.
Well, especially for the Yorkies because it can kill them.
Yeah.
It literally can kill them because they're so tiny. But anyway, this one is Taos.
Taos.
I'm sorry.
Taos.
Taos. And
Taos.
she is 2 years old. And she's going to
Easy.
maybe have some babies next year.
I believe Taos is a Pueblo Indian word
Well,
from New Mexico.
there's a town up by Jeff City called, I call it Taos.
Yeah.
Taos. And it's Taos. Same
Taos
thing.
in New Mexico is where the Pueblo Indians lived, and they named it Taos, I believe.
So what it mean?
I don't know. It's Taos. It's Pueblo Indian for something.
Well, we'll have to look that up. There's Rosie.
Okay, but now my
You want to
photo
come
will
see
be
what's
back.
going on? Number 1
Overheated.
Campfire Girl. Who is that? What's going on?
But,
What's
okay,
going
so
on?
I was going down the list of my kids. So Tracy.
I come get you. Okay, well, we're going to say bye right now. Hold on a minute. We're going to say bye for now until we get the next puppy out. Okay? Look at these two. She says, what's going on? There's a new puppy in town.
That looks like a chew toy.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that a chew toy
Oh,
now?
look, she looks excited. Look at that. Rosie's giving her kisses. We're giving her kisses. Her little tail's going. Look at, oh, she wants to play. Okay, well, hang on. I'm going to
Step
shut
to
this
her
off.
And let her play.
Pardon me?
Does she play?
I'm
I
going
have
to,
no idea. She may get a little rough with her.
yeah, she's,
No, I meant, do you throw toys to her? And
No, I don't play with my dogs.
no, yeah.
But I do play with them. But I don't. throw
Rosie,
stuff.
come here, Duncan. I think she's, okay.
Linda, I'm going to go stand by Mike. Let's all three take a picture of you and your.
Okay, which dog is this?
Nate.
This is Nate. And how old is Nate?
Nate's 7.
And Nate is what kind of Brittany?
He's not a Brittany. He's an Epinol Breton.
Oh, he looks like a Brittany to me.
No.
Epinol.
Brittany's have orange noses. So you
That's
can see-
right, and they're black.
you
That's
can see
right.
he has a black nose. Only Epinol Bretons have black noses.
Okay, everybody, this is Lin-E from the Campfiregirls, and this is my brother, Mike. And this is one of his many
Epinol
4
Bretons.
Epinol Bretons. Look how beautiful this dog is. And I never noticed that, yeah, the noses are dark, and the Brittany Spaniels have orange noses. Yeah, the ones that I raised, which was an American
Well,
Brittany,
To be
right?
quite honest, they're not called Brittany Spaniels anymore. They're called American Brittany.
American
They
Brittany.
changed the name.
Okay. Well, I thought mine were American
The Gulf
Brittany's.
of America instead of the Gulf of Mexico.
Well, you know why they did that? So we can start naming our boys. that's why the name was getting changed.
Well, they can drill out there anyway. It's in international waters. They don't have. It doesn't have
No,
to be American.
because of what Mike did right before he went out. He did something along the Gulf of Mexico to forbid drilling, and so now that's why we're changing the name so we can drill it. I don't know. It was something Biden did before he left. Hello, everybody. Lin-E and Rosie, Campfiregirls. Look what my brother built for me. Isn't that special? Mike, who do you have out now?
Nikki.
This is Nikki. And Nikki is how old?
7.
Nikki is, she's same age as Rosie. You and Nikki same age. Yeah.
She'll be 8 May 1st.
On Mom's birthday, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
On Mom's birthday. She and Nate were both.
Her and Nate both, huh? Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then Oak was born on Brian's birthday.
Wow.
Yeah, November.
I was wondering, I wish we would have called him when Patty was here.
He wouldn't answer.
You don't think?
Yeah.
Hmm.
He doesn't. Just like me, I don't answer my phone either. I never even turn the ringer on.
Well, anyway.
I'm surprised he didn't text you. I thought he would.
Well, that's why I don't know if I had his right number. We need to look.
Oh, that's right. I was going to look.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the message I sent him.
Anyway, guys, I just thought I'd let you meet Mike's next doggy here. Patty left. I took Campy down. The wind's supposed to be coming up pretty strong tomorrow, according to Kirby's. So we're just got done eating dinner, and we're sitting around gonna get this campfire going. And I'll check in with you later. Bye bye. And there is the fire.
It says gust as high as 25.
Sun is going down at Hillsdale State Park. That fire feels pretty good. It was nice today. And there's Mike. Say hi, Mike.
Howdy. Rock on.
Rock on. Here's Rosie. Rosie's wrapped up in her little stroller. And then we still got Nate out, right?
Yeah. Nate, come here. Come.
Got everything loaded up.
No food. Come here.
Except for a few things for in the morning. I'll try and do some videoing on the way out so you can see the lake floor and on the dam and everything. Been a very talkative day. Good seeing the family. I'll tag on some pictures here that my sister took, so, of us. It was a nice day. Now we're going to sit around and enjoy this nice warm campfire until it's time to go night-night.
About time to go feed it.
Yeah. So, happy trails to all, and we will talk to you soon. Bye. Good evening, everybody. This is Lin-E and Rosie, the Campfire Girls. We're tucked in here tonight. Sleepy from a long, wonderful day visiting with our family. So this is the nighttime view inside of Van Halen. And it's pretty special. I love this little light. I just got it. It looks pretty cool up there, doesn't it? Does it look pretty cool up there? I think so. And of course, there's my little favorite light, my flashlight. And there's my little... that was supposed to be a fruit dill I ordered, and it can't, that's how big it is. I got my glasses sitting inside of that. So, the trivia question is, what is the movie for this evening? And I know everybody knows this movie. And that was a big giveaway right there. So, of course, the campground we're at Hillsdale State Park in Kansas does not have internet. There's the little heater. I had to get my bigger heater out for last night. Tonight, it's been off and on. It's not as bad tonight. Yeah, we had the fire and kind of let it go out, and I got a movie in. And Rosie and I snuggling. You're snuggling, Rose. Rosie. She was just on top of me. I was going to film her for you, and now she's down teeping. Anyway, just wanted to show you the inside of Van Halen during the nighttime and ask if you know what movie this is we're watching tonight. And we will talk to you in the morning when we're heading out and packing up and heading back to good old Missouri. It was a beautiful day today. Bless everybody and peace out. Good morning, everybody. This is Lin-E from Campfiregirls. And we are getting ready to leave Hillsdale State Park. I thought I'd stop here. This is the marina on this lake. And kind of give you a view of it. It's very pretty this morning. It was chilly, but it's pretty. There's one fish boat out there I see. The seagulls are flying. This is a real pretty picnic area that I stopped at right by the marina. The camp's all loaded up. Here's Van Halen, all packed up, ready to go home. Go to Rosie's cabin. Nice big pavilion here. For you girls in Kansas, this wouldn't be a bad meetup place. My site was $25 a night. Electric water. I've been to better. Let's just say, it's gravel. But I haven't fished here, so I hear the fishing's pretty good, according to my brother. Anyway, it was a nice visit, and we are packed up, heading back to good old Missouri, and we will talk to you soon. Hope everybody's doing good. And this is Lin-E from the Campfiregirls, and we'll talk soon. Have a good day. Straight down there is where the campgrounds are from the marina. Hillsdale State Park. Goodbye. Not a bad little park.
with a hairstyle best described as I tried.
I think I'd rather
1021 Bob FM.
go to different lake, but I don't know. Thought I'd give you a view of driving over the dam here, yeah. Y'all can see it. Two boats now. I guess it's down. Looks like it's down about 10 feet, maybe. That big to me, but I guess there's some channels back in there you can get into, catch some fish. You know, I was always my family, I grew up around Hillsdale State Park. It's kind of where in Missouri is where I'm familiar with that, and Lake of the Ozarks. So this seems a little small, but anyway, it was a road trip. It was good to see my brother. And my sister. My brother's headed on back to, well, right now he didn't know which direction. He's going to Montana for the summer, and he's going to Montana for the summer, and it's going to be a little cold there this week, so he's going to kind of probably go slow. So I told him to let me know where he ends up today. It's kind of fun, you know. I said, man, I envy you. Just take off and say, well, where do you want to go today? Oh man, that'd be so much fun. I hope there's a time in my life where I get the opportunity to do that just once. You know, it'd be so fun. So, we are headed back to Rosie's cabin. Rosie was so good on this trip. Oh my goodness, hers was a good girl. Especially around those 4 Britons. Not Britneys. Oh my gosh. I got myself straightened out on that one, didn't I? Anyway, it was a very good trip. I miss my brother. He seems very happy. He's something else, let me tell you. Anyway, I think the next adventure, I don't know, the race is coming up, so I'll probably be working on that until the end of March. So, yeah, that's coming up in a couple weeks. So, but I'll be tuning in. I've got a fire pit. If you've been watching my videos, there's a fire pit that I use all the time that's not in the ground. And Curry makes those. So we're going to do a video on those fire pits, and if you actually want one, they just might be for sale. So you might want to tune in on that. Anyway, peace out. Lin-E, Lynn with an E and Rosie. We are the Campfire Girls, and we will talk to you later. Hey, we made it back. How many hours was it? How many hours? How many miles? Let's see. 412 miles from Rosie's cabin to Hillsdale State Park. And we are back, and it is a wonderful 70 degrees here in Missouri. We're back in Missouri. Campfire Girls, we love being back at Rosie's cabin. Yeah, Rosie's cabin. So we'll turn around, show you the cabin. Coming down the big old driveway. Are we focused in? Yep. And there we go. There's Rosie's cabin. Way down the driveway. Way down the driveway. We made it home. We made it home. Okay, Campfire Girls are home. We made it back until our next adventure.